I don't think I've ever formally introduced you guys. His name is Jax, and I love him, even though he's a little shit. Hey guys, it's Brandy, and I know a long time no see, my hair's black. It's a whole thing, but that's for another video, I guess, because right now I have kind of a shitty video to give to you guys. Shitty in the sense of, like, it's shitty. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be talking about my dog who I lost recently. And when I say lost, I mean he passed away. It's a dog that I've never introduced because I only got him mid-December. So it was like after I stopped filming for a bit, and I'm sorry about that. Apologies. He was when I got him, he was a 3.5-month-old husky. His name was Jax. I named him Jax. My friend rescued him and his brother. They were both, like, pretty much, they were just in a really shitty situation, so he rescued them, and I got Jax. And he was kind of difficult. He was a difficult dog at first, but then as time went on, you know, a week or two passed, and he was actually a really good dog. He just needed some discipline and some, you know, some tender love and care, and he ended up being probably the best dog I've ever owned. And I've owned a lot in my life, you know, through family, like with my mom and my dad, my grandma, etc. And I've never had such a bond with a dog. I put on makeup because I was like, this is gonna make me not cry, but okay. He was very stubborn. If anyone has ever had a husky, y'all know that they're stubborn. They're, you know, kind of assholes when they want to be. And he 100% was, but he had this little personality that made everybody love him. Literally everybody. You met him for an hour and you were like, I love him. Not just because he was a cute, you know, puppy. He was a big boy too. He was gonna be so big. And, you know, I planned on having him his entire life until he died of old age or whatever. It took him years from now. And that's not how the world intended it to be, though. My boyfriend, for the past, like, week, was staying with his parents, like, a couple days here, a couple days there, and I had the opportunity to board a dog that I love, and I love her, and I don't blame her or my job or any reason for him not being here other than my own. I have a lot of dogs in my house. Just having her here and him here, he wasn't neutered yet. He actually was scheduled to be neutered March 7th of 2017. So it was like not going to be a problem soon, but he liked her. He took an interest into her, and I was like, you know, it would be better if he went with my boyfriend at his parents' house, because he's done it several times where he just, like, spends the day over there. They dog sit him and all of that stuff. And he loved them over there, and they loved him, and it was just, like, it was a good setup. It wasn't like me just passing my dog off to someone that I was just like, just take care of my dog for a day, you know? He was there for about a day and a half. And then on Sunday, February 11th, approximately between, like, 3:15 and 3:30, I think, I got the call from my boyfriend. I was on my way to my last dog. If you don't know, I'm a dog walker. I had a few dogs in my car, and I was on my way to my last dog. And funny enough, after I dropped those dogs off and finished that walk, I was gonna go pick him up from my boyfriend's parents, bring him home, and, you know, I got a call from my boyfriend crying hysterically saying, Brandy, Jax got hit by a car. Try not to cry, guys, because I've been crying for the past few days, and it's just, I just don't want to cry anymore, but I can't help it. And at first I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Take him to the vet. Like, I thought, you know, dogs often, they'll get hit by a car, but they break a paw, break a leg, break a couple bones, whatever. So I was like, take him to the vet. What are you doing? Like, take him to the vet. And he was just like, no, Brandy, no, like, you know, I'm so sorry. And I was just like, I don't understand what's going on. So I pulled over, I called my boss, and I was like, I need to bring these dogs to you. I'm sorry, I can't do my last walk. I need to go. And of course, us all being dog lovers, obviously, in the company I work for, and my boss just being the amazing person she is, she was just like, okay, no, bring the dogs here, like, you need to go, I understand completely. And she was so sympathetic. Like, she hugged me and was just like, after I dropped the dogs off, she was like, please let me know, and if there's anything I can do, just let me know. And so I texted my boyfriend, I was like, please, like, tell me where I'm going, like, where do I meet you, because I was like, take him to the hospital, like, what do you, like, stop, like, just relax, like, take him to the, I had a feeling, though, that this wasn't gonna end well, just because of the way he was crying and the way he was, you know, going about it. And he took him to one vet, and they said, we're not an emergency vet, you have to take him here. So a vet that was like 20 minutes from his house, I met him there, and they took him to the back. Not even 20 seconds later, the lady came out and said, no, he's gone. And that's when my world flips, did a fucking 360, and here I am today. What had happened was, he told me we're gonna take him hiking, and I was like, okay, perfect. I'll be there at like 6, this was around 3, so they had plenty of time. And he was like, and plus I was also behind, which is I think the main reason why he was like, okay, I'll take him hiking then, was because I fell behind at work. Steven went inside to look for a container to put water in to bring on the hike for Jax, because Jax loves water and couldn't drink water all day, and he can't hike without water. And I guess someone left. They have 2 gates. They have the main gate in the front, and then more toward the back, which connects to the backyard. They have that gate, and recently a car hit their front gate, so it wouldn't close all the way, and somebody left the back gate where the dogs are cracked open. Jax, a husky, they're escape artists, everyone knows that, got out, ran straight into the street. Steven's younger brother, and I wish so bad he didn't have to see this, but he ran after him, and he saw Jax get struck by the car, and he got hit really hard, but he didn't die on impact. Steven's brother started screaming and freaking out, and, you know, screaming his name, and then my boyfriend came running out and was like, what's going on? And then ran to where his brother was and ran out and saw Jax laying in the street, and there was blood all around him. He said he picked him up in his arms, and he kind of wouldn't move, but his little eyes like looked at him one last time and then looked back, and that's when he died. And he didn't want to tell me on the phone because he knew I was working and I was driving that Jax had died in his arms. And I feel so bad. The driver, it wasn't her fault who hit him. Yeah, she shouldn't have been going so fast, but at the same time, like, Jax ran in front of her car, and it's very hard to, like, suddenly stop, like, when you're going a certain speed. So at the emergency vet, they let me see him, because as soon as they pronounced him as dead, I was just like, I need to see my dog, let me see him. He was still warm. It was just, I'm sorry. And his eyes were still open, and he was just my baby boy. He looked like he was just laying down. We stayed with him for like 10-20 minutes, but then I was like, I have to go, or else I'm never gonna leave. And we decided to get him cremated, and it's just been hard. It's been a really hard few days, and I feel like I have a hole in my heart. He was not just my dog, he was literally my son, and I only had him for a month and a half, I think, but he has had such an impact on me and everyone that he's met. And I just wish I was able to give him more of a life, but things happen for a reason. It's no one's fault this happened. Things like this happen all the time. I just never thought it would happen to me, especially to my 5-month-old puppy, you know? I didn't go out and buy him. I didn't even go to the shelter. He was given to me, and I firmly believe he was given to me for a reason, because he came from a bad place, and he was given to me to have a good life and to know that he was loved. And I just don't think he was meant to be on this earth very long, and I wish he was, because I wanted him to. I plan on having him well into my 30s. I'm 20 now, almost 21. I plan on having him until I was like, you know, in my 30s, and he was old, and then that's when he was just like, okay, I did my deed here, I'm leaving now. He was such a happy dog. I wish I filmed him more. I did a lot. I put him on my Snapchat a lot, so if you follow me on Snapchat, you know who he is. But I just never was like, oh, I'm gonna save all these videos, because he's not gonna be around much longer, and I wish I did. He was my baby boy. He was my prince, and like I said, he made the biggest impact on me and my boyfriend. He helped me grow so much as a person. It was just something about Jax, that this bond that I just made with him. It was just something like I've never had with any animal before, other than my dog, who turns 13 on Valentine's Day, actually. And that's because I grew up with him, you know. He's been with me through so much. But Jax was just like my perfect dog. Like what I envisioned and what I want in a dog, it was Jax. And that's not throwing shade to my other animals, because I love them all so much. But he was just my dog, my son. And losing him so suddenly, it's just the worst feeling in the world, and I just wouldn't want anyone to go through that pain. This is the first time I've had an animal just so suddenly taken from me, and I wouldn't want any of you guys to go through that, and if you have, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make this video so then like maybe years from now I can look back on it and see, not really relive what I went through, but like relive Jax's memories. I'll always have them with me, but I just wanted to talk about my baby boy. He does have an Instagram. I made him an Instagram. I was trying to make him an Instagram thought, you know. And that's Jaxie Husky. You guys can follow it if you want. I'll be posting pictures of him every now and then, just to keep his memory alive, you know. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. I got a puppy. A new puppy. He's not mine yet officially, because like we're trying to find him a home, but like I love him, so I think I'm gonna try to keep. He won't stop tormenting my aunt's dogs who are in that igloo. Come here. Look at him, he's being an asshole. You are an asshole, dude. Look, he's like, oh, you're barking at me? You want to fight me? I'm just gonna sit here like a cutie. Oh. Oh, you guys remember each other?